Hey, what's up guys? This is Scatch. I'm going to talk to you about how to rotate in Fortnite. Alright, now I'm going into a real game to show you the drop spot and how you properly rotate through the drop spot and then two different circles. So hopefully we don't get a circle on our spot. So this is considered a hot drop. My bus is going right over my spot. Right when the thing appears to jump, you jump. My main spot that I like to aim for is the main cabin right here. Balls are nice too, but you don't want to go to the balls because if there is no balls there, you're running on foot and you're screwed. So this is a pretty good drop right here. I'm going to land right on the balcony. You don't really want to look around because then you'll screw up your spot, especially for a spot like this. If you screw the spot up, the guy he'll get the gun first. So worry about it when you're like right there. Grab your stuff, run in. Grab as much as you can, as fast as possible. Loot all this stuff. So get your mats up right now. So right now I'm in arena mode, like the competitive mode. You get mats faster, right? And I'm in the normal mode right now. And I only have 200 mats, but I would probably have around 300-ish. So you get the hoverboard right outside. You check this spot. When you use a hoverboard, you can aim up like I just did, and you go flying forward. So there's no vending machine at that spot I was just at, but there's a ball here. So say I was landing here, and there was one ball, and you're with 3 other people, and they're all trying to get the balls, right? Which you see a lot in competitive games. Only one guy's gonna get the ball, and it's the guy with the best drop. You're not gonna always have the best drop, no matter what. No matter if it's your spot you land here every day, you're not gonna always have the best spot. So I wouldn't land at the balls. I would check it afterwards, see if there's extras. Alright, so that guy just came out of nowhere in the quad. Let's see if I can hit some shots on him. So this is a spot where you want to fight. You want to contest, you know? You want to fight people. You want to take the people out of your spot because there's a decent amount of loot here, but you don't want to split it with anyone, right? And in the formats in competitive right now, it's 1 point per kill. So you get an easy kill like that. Like I have a decent loadout right there. I had a blue AR and a pump. That's really all you need, right? So with the ball, go like this. Check all the spots. You're at tree line. So look at the zone right now. You got to be aware of the zone. You got 1 minute and 40 right now on the clock before the zone starts to come in. So you want to loot as much as possible, and if you have a ball or hoverboard, you can loot so much so fast. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna head out of here around. Honestly, this is the first zone, only ticks for 1, so if you want to be greedy, you can be greedy sometimes if you don't have that much loot. Like right now, I just have a 50, no shields. I'm gonna wait and get minis so I don't have to use my 50. Because I have a ball, right? I have 200 HP shield basically before I can even take damage. So you gotta always be aware of your surroundings. So like right here, this is a tough spot because people are at Frosty and they usually come up here. So you gotta just be aware and look around. So treasure maps, those are always nice to get. So this will always have a chug jug. So now I have 250s I get to save for late game, and I can just go get this treasure map right now. So it always has a chug jug in it. There it is, popped up. Always box yourself in. So now I have my HP and I have 2 extra big shields for later, and I got a Scar and a P90 too. Nice. now I'm gonna head towards zone now. See, blue's coming in. Realistically, I could have stayed there and farmed and got a couple more chests out of there because I have a ball and I'm fine. But I picked up that treasure chest and I didn't want to risk it. You know, people could have been over there by the treasure chest fighting or something, and I wanted that loot. You want the scar, you want the gold weapon, so you can't always be greedy for your original drop spot for all the chests. Just go what you find. If you find a treasure map, get it early. Be safe. Try and get it early. So, big thing I like to do on this zone, I like to get center of the circle. First circle, you want to go center because you'll be in the next circle. So I'm gonna go center right now. Being center in battle royales is always been important. H1Z1, PUBG, you always want to be center because then you don't have to rotate to the next zone most of the time. So there's a passive play and aggressive play. Right now I'm kind of playing passive. I haven't really looked for enemies. I haven't really came across any enemies, and if I did, take some shots, see if they're white, meaning like white health, no blue. So if they're blue and you hit them, it's kind of risky to take that fight. But if you hit them and they're white, then like you could probably take that fight, especially if you have 200 HP and they have what, 70 after you hit them once. It's a fight that you can take, but it depends on your loadout. If you have rifts and like mobility, I personally just like to play for late game then. I like to go for the win. And those items you want to keep late. If you get into trouble early on and you fight some people when you have those items like rifts and launch pads and you have to use one of them, then it screws you up for late game. So I wouldn't say it's worth it. So that center zone that I originally marked would have been retail, but it was a little outside of retail. So now I'm pretty much center over here. There's balls all around, people sitting in balls, geyserring. So in competitive, what you would do, most players would do, they would just box up, farm up as much as they can, and you sit and you wait for zones. It's a lot of the game right now, a lot of sitting, a lot of waiting. So could get boring for the average, viewer or whatever, but I mean, when there's money on the line, you want to win, right? You're competing. You're doing what everyone else is doing pretty much. So when you're in a box like this, good thing to do is what I'm doing right now. I'm making quick edits so then you can see through your builds. Instead of putting stairs like this and having to edit them and look around like this, I would put a cone because it's easier to do that and just rotate like this. You know what I mean? So you can also take shots like this easier too, depending on the angle. But yeah, just easier coverage. So just checking your surroundings is really important when you're boxed up, center zone. Zoom in your map a little bit, make sure where you're at. So center would be like right here. If you have a ball, a good strategy is to go in the trees. So if it's ending lonely like it is right now, you can do this. This guy might get out and shoot my ball. Yeah, he's going to. So with this meta, the ball meta, you're gonna see the top players in the game. It doesn't matter who you are. You're gonna be camping in balls. You're gonna be sitting around chilling, just literally chilling, looking around, waiting. It's the play to do to get late game, to get those placement points, get higher up on the leaderboard. Be patient, play the late game. That's all it's about, man. It's really what it's about. Your kills will come late game on the rotates. They'll come. People will run next to you. You make a quick edit, boom, pump them. It's done. So right now, zone just changed again. I instantly go for it. Instantly go. You want to get, so if you have a ball and it ends like this, I'm playing a little different. If I didn't have a ball, I'd want to be center. I'd want to be on foot, in a box, center. But since I have a ball, I'm going to sit in a tree. Not get focused, not get targeted. My ball is actually being shot at. I didn't even realize that. So you can just sit and sit and sit and sit and get more play. Oh, this guy just knocked me though. It's gonna take some damage. All right, so now that my ball is busted, I just destroyed that person. So my ball is busted, right? I got a campfire, put that campfire down, get my white heels back up. Just gotta look around now. Just wait. Not many people are alive in this game. In a competitive game, you'd see people all around this circle. This circle is small, not that small, but you're gonna see like 30, 40 people left. There's only 8 in this one. So people would be all around me right now. Ideally, I'd have 2, you know, a little 1x2, whatever. So you have room, leverage room. People start shooting that, put that up, get some coverage. So I'll show you the rotate here after a minute closes in. All right, so zone just changed again. It's to my south. I'm not in it. So I know 2 teams are over here, right? One guy's over there, one guy's over here. Still 5 other people though. I'm gonna start moving. If I get shot, I build. Start moving, look around, jump, look around. Farm up if you don't have the mats. I'm in zone right now. I want to be a little more center though. Grab this chest while I'm at it. No one seems to be. Nothing good. Alright, so I'm gonna get up on this hill and box up and wait. Try and take some shots at kids though. At this point of the game, you want to use hard mats. I only have wood right now, but you want to use hard mats, meaning brick and steel, because someone could just, you're going to get pressured and the wood's not going to cut it, right? Could even go up a layer or 2. So those guys over there are not in zone. See, they're fighting over there, they're not in zone. That's something you don't want to do, ever. You never want to take storm fights. You never want to do that. It's dumb. People, good players will like look down on you and be like, oh, that guy sucks, you know what I mean? Just get in the zone, box up, don't storm fight, don't ruin someone else's game. Because you usually will ruin both games if you're both good players. I just got sniped in the face. That's what just happened. But that's the thing. You just got to be patient. See, I was just over peeking and stuff, and then you get sniped in the face. So it's all about being patient, and you'll win a lot more games than ever. So yeah. The key points that I would say for rotating are get center as much as you possibly can, depending on your mobility, meaning your balls, your hoverboards, and launch pads. So if you have launch pads, you can play edge zone, but you don't want to use your mobility, you know what I mean? You want to hold on to it as long as possible, but if you have to use it, use it. Get center zone. This is half circle right here. You want to be in zone right now. This guy's just taking fights, but you want to get in zone. You want to be center so you have a better opportunity to get the circle for the next zone. So patience is my main key. Being a passive player, you want to just be patient and get in the zones and keep rotating to them. Try and be safe with it, and you will succeed a lot more in this game. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the center zone next time.